All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. We are here. We are here. We are here, people. So, first and the first ever for us for this World Cup campaign, first watch along Ecuador versus Qatar. Qatar, host country, hosting Ecuador for this one. So glad to have you guys here with me this morning. I'm not sure if I expect a big turnout this morning, if I'm being honest. I'm not sure if I should expect a big turnout, but definitely I know there's always a few persons who's always with me. So I give thanks. Even if a 5 or 6 hour, I really give some thanks. Anyways, massive respect, people. Thank you very much for joining me this morning. The opening ceremony is taking place right at this present moment. But in the meantime, we're going to have a look at the starting lineup for both teams. We're going to have a lot to discuss. Santa Lucia, big up this man, always late for an ex-military man. I'm here now, Santa. I'm here. My apologies, my sincere apologies. Marsha said, I think it was, yes, I was at the game. The game ended at 11. I got home about 9. And when I started the stream, 9:30, the stream ended after 12 this morning. It was a long stream, pretty much an exciting stream. I do believe that a lot of persons had a lot. So where can the Big Crook said, where can I watch the game, MG? It is on CVM. The game will be on CVM. I really don't have public, is it local TV? I don't have cable TV as well, so I tend to stream the games. But hopefully I might gain some access to watch it in that sense. IS Abdi, big up, thank you very much for coming as well. Akram Afif, my Salamani brother. By the way, I'm at this game. Oh, interesting. IS, if you do have my Instagram, I would appreciate. I'm gonna shut you my Instagram. What I want you guys, what I wanted. Well, I think you have my Instagram. Send me some videos and clips of what's happening, of what's taking place. I would really appreciate it if you do so. If you can send it to me via my Instagram right now, I would thoroughly appreciate it. So let's give us an idea of what's gonna happen or what's happening. And I can let a few persons see what is happening, what is taking place, especially inside the stadium. If there's a lot of noise, no problem. I will just mute it if that is the case. So send it to me via my Instagram. If you can take a few photos, we thoroughly appreciate it as well. Most definitely. Pretty much an exciting one. Okay, Arnold Goldberg, big up as well, my friend. DeMarco Jones, England. Oh, you're England supporter. I'm a France supporter. Yeah, as you can see, well, not a lot of person would know that. I tend to wear neutral colors because they said as an analyst, you have to be neutral. That's what they say. That's what they say. But most definitely, I'm looking forward to have a fairly good stream this morning. Interesting stuff, people. Really, really interesting stuff. But let's have a look. We're 15 minutes away from the first initial kickoff. Both teams, we're going to have a look at it. The game will be at the Al Bayt Stadium. Interesting stuff. Let's have a look at the Qatar team. Their formation is 5-3-2. Very, very interesting one. Most definitely. Back five have Miguel, Rawi, Kwabi, Hassan, Ahmed. Now, these are some of the players. I'm quite familiar with some of these players because when Jamaica played against them in an international friendly, that's where I saw, I get the insight of who they are. Hatim, Boif, Al Haido, and also leading the strike line, Afif and Ali. So, I'm pretty much a more defensive approach to this game. When we played them, they played in a back four. It's somewhat of a 4-2-3-1, 4-3-3 formation. A bit more defensive here. I wonder why. For the Ecuador team now, we have in goal, Galindez, right back, Persado, center back pairs, pairing of Torres, and Hinakapi, left back, I think it's P.E. Supina. In the midfield, 4-4-2-0 formation, Ibarra, Moise Casido, Joan Mendez, and Plata up front, Valencia and Estrada leading the line. So, pretty much their full strength, their best set of players they can put forward as they would have at present moment. Number one guy, big up. Arnold said Benzema and Nkunku injured plus Pogba and Kante. What a curse. Will this be, I already said this, the only thing to stop France this time from going straight to semi or finals is the World Cup curse, whereas they don't make it after the first group. That's the only thing to stop them. That is the only thing to stop this French team. Nonetheless, it is football. It is football, and that's just how things are at present moment. I don't necessarily need to run through all the players on the bench. I do think you guys would have a better understanding. The most important players at present moment are the one on pitch. But guess what, people? We don't have all information. We don't know everything as yet. As the season progresses, as the World Cup festivity progress, I do believe that we'll get a better understanding. We'll see what we want to see. We'll understand these players more. We understand the team style of play and understand the direction that each team is going towards. I do believe so. I 100% believe so. Now, not sure if we're gonna have panelists. Not sure if we're gonna have panelists as yet. Not for this one initial day, but for sure going forward we will be having a few panelists on board. I'm looking to put in a few more things like the watch along. Not let it be something like this. Maybe a more open surrounding. I'm looking at that. I'm looking at those perspectives. Really looking at those things, people. But definitely, what I'm gonna try and do, if I'm not at the game, I'm gonna do post. If I'm not doing the game, the watch along for the game, I'll be doing like maybe halftime show or post match reaction. I will be doing post match reaction on a normal basis, but if I'm not doing the game, I will definitely try my best to do that to keep you guys informed going forward. Number one guy said every day you wake up and you see someone injured from France. The World Cup curse is in full effect. The World Cup first round, the group stage, I think just a general World Cup curse is in full effect. We're now 12 minutes away from kickoff. Let me have a look. Let's see if we would have received. Still haven't received the pictures as yet. I haven't received the pictures as yet, so I would really appreciate it if you can give us just one and two stuff from now. To see what we're gonna work with, to see what's happening in the stadium. This one is going to be interesting on people. This World Cup is going to be very interesting. The reason why it's so interesting and so talked about, I think, is because of the old era of Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi coming to their last World Cup. Messi's at 35, Ronaldo is 38. Last World Cup. And that is why a lot of people have a lot banking on this World Cup. Now, we can also, let me go back to look at the forms of both teams. Let me see if let me see what I'm going to do about this one. As you can see on our screen, you can see the forms of both teams coming into this game. I'm going to read out some of the details to you guys. What I'm going to have up here is a tracker. This is going to be a tracker where you guys can keep track of the events that are happening in the game. Time to time, my stream might be a little bit slower than you guys want. I would definitely believe that might be the case at some point. But nonetheless, the tracker will be there to keep us informed of what is happening. Because many of us are relying on CVM and our local TV station. And is it reliable? If we should ask ourselves, is it really, really reliable? Definitely that's a question that we can pose. And for me, I'm not sure, but highly dependent on it. So, kick off in the next 24 minutes. Basically, it seems that they'll push back the time a bit because of the grand opening. I do hope that they don't continuously push the time back because we're looking forward to start as early as possible. It's expected the match to start 11 a.m. this morning. That's local time. But let's see. But this is saying 23 minutes. That's basically 11:15. About that. So let me give a check. I'm gonna check and see what's happening. Okay, so I just got a video. All right, so just got it. So let me give it to you guys. So IS, definitely I'm gonna keep in track with you because it seems to be this World Cup seems to be one that you're gonna be presently with. Let me put. I'm gonna post it on my Twitter and then I'm gonna bring it up. Big up Navar. I just got it, IS. I just got it. Big, huge respect for that, bro. I'm telling you, really appreciate it. All right, so let me let me see if I can bring the page. Let me bring up my Twitter. All right, so let me just take my time with this one. So give me a second, people. Let me bring that one up so you guys can see where I'm going with this one. All right, so as you can see, it's basically a full page. So let me go over to my post that I just made. I think it's all right. So it is up and running. Let me check it now to see. Nope. All right, so it's not that the quality is not that good here. All right, so the scenes are not bad. I do apologize for the quality. Maybe it's a bit far out, so not expect to get the best of quality. But I would really appreciate if you keep them coming. I do believe that a lot of us would appreciate it. If you can catch some small snippets, would definitely appreciate it, my brother. One that we're looking forward to in having good times, people. Really good times. All right, so let me get this out of the way. So that's what the scenes are like at the stadium. No, it's okay, my brother. We still appreciate it. We definitely appreciate it. Big up Navar. Good morning, MG Sports and his family on the live stream now. Big up Navar. Number one, Arnold said, when the first match have you so excited, the World Cup is the best thing ever. Excited. Excited. Renanda said the match is on Soccer 808 MG. Yeah, that is actually my source where I watch most of my videos. So basically, love to see Arsenal, all the players represented. Oh, almost Arsenal entire first team is at the World Cup. Tough. We have Xhaka, Jesus, Ian Ramsdale, Thomas Partey, Matt Turner, Gabriel Martinelli. Yeah, so there's a lot of players. Now, expectations of this World Cup, I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. I'm hoping that everything runs as smooth as possible. I'm really hoping that we get the greatest show on earth. Yes, the greatest show on earth. The entire world is on pause to witness the World Cup. The entire world is on pause to witness the World Cup. Why is that so? Why is that so? Why would everyone put everything on pause to witness the World Cup? Now, the World Cup is a grand stage where billions of people worldwide tune in onto the World Cup. I mean, billions. Nonetheless, there is a big statement in football history ready to be written this time around. Big statement. Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi, going for their last ever World Cup campaign, one in which I do believe millions of people are anticipating to see. Millions of people are expecting one of two to get something away from this. This is now where the GOAT debate would have fallen in place. Who is the greatest of all time? That is the question. And that is a question that a lot of people want to answer. And people are afraid to really put their foot on one. Now, this is a trophy that has eluded both Messi and Ronaldo for significant amount of years, despite how long they have been playing the game. Both of them, I would have said, have gone 2 decades now as professional. 2 decades now as professional footballers playing at the highest level, and out of those 2 decades, the trophy has eluded both of them for so long, and this is their last ever opportunity. Many people say that if they don't win the World Cup, they cannot be guaranteed or even ranked amongst the best of the best unless you win the World Cup. My statement is quite different because the World Cup is not a one player thing. I know a lot of people are going to say, but what about what this person did? What about what that person did? If you should, in context, i.e. Maradona, in context, if you should look at the past players, what they said about Maradona versus Messi, they'd highlighted that the stuff that Maradona do back then is what Messi do on a day-to-day basis. No, not saying that Messi is better than Maradona, not saying that Maradona is better than Messi. What I'm saying is that we really don't know if football was significantly better back then than now. For example, if you look at certain aspects of football in the early 2000s, you'd have said that, boy, some of these teams weren't really that good. And you would say some of these teams were exceptional, but it's a two-faced way to look at it. It's just a two-faced way to look at it. And it's just not that easy or one that you can say, but pinpoint your finger and say, this is how it went and this is what happened. It's difficult. But the trophy has eluded both players for a significant duration. And I do believe that this is an opportunity for either of them to stake a claim on this trophy. Now, I'm going to go over back on Soccer 808 to see definitely see if the match is the timings for the match, the kickoff time. So I'm checking it right now, people. Soccer 808. So for those who would want to know and don't know, Soccer 808, thank you very much for that, Renando. Where is it? Okay, so the match is off actually. So the match has kicked off, people. So the match is on point, on time. So So what I'm gonna do, the match is on point and I'm gonna be kicked off in just seconds to go, people. Let me see. Let me go and get my earphone, people. Let me go and get my earphone. Should I use the earphone? I should use this one. Let me use this one. Let me have this playing in the background. Let me see. We're a few minutes away from kickoff. All right. All right. So we're about to kick off, people. All right. So we are about a minute or a couple seconds behind. And we're off, people. And we're off. So people in the comment section, this is a good time now for you guys to drop your predictions. I'm Grabati said Ecuador 3-0. Moise Caicedo. One nil Ecuador. A goal for Ecuador as early as possible. Whoa. What is the keeper doing right there, though? What is the keeper doing? What is the keeper doing? Valencia, captain. Captain. Within 3 minutes of the game, the captain has found the back of the net. Wow. Wow. What was the keeper doing there? What was the keeper really doing there? That was extremely poor. The VAR is checking in to see what's happening. A few checks from VAR. And they call off the goal. It's off. Whoa. Whoa. There's an offside call. What is happening there? Offside? Really? Possible offside? Whoa. That's harsh. That's really, really harsh. But where is the offside, I would say? But why? Why? No, but I don't see where the. I'm being honest. I can't see where the offside is at. Shane, you can watch it on TVJ or on CVM. My apologies. Or you can also. I'm streaming the game actually, so I'm just seconds behind. Um, I don't know where's the offside. I can't see where the offside was. That's a strange decision, people. I'm being honest. That's extremely strange. That's one of the strangest decisions I've ever seen. So for who are asking for the link, you can check out that on Sri Soccer 808. Shin, no, Steven don't have any app. Ecuador, oh, Qatar and break, nothing from that one. Solid position here, been held by the Ecuador team. I'm being honest, people. I don't see where the offside was. That's not. I'm not sure. I don't know. I really don't know. But that's really strange for me. I've never seen anything like that. And they did it so fast, so fast. I'm like, what? Sadiki, yeah, yes, the match has started already. FIFA World Cup said money runs the World Cup. I don't know. I really don't know, people. I'm still pondering on what really happened. I do believe that we're gonna show a replay again. I'm gonna take a screenshot of it. I'm gonna try analyze it actually. So it was really strange for me. Foreign Spider said the oil money produced the offside. I'm telling you the truth, people. I don't know. That's the strangest decision I've ever seen in football. The strangest decision I've ever seen in football. I've never seen anything like that before, people. I'm not know. King Job said highway robbery. That's not a highway robbery, man. That's way bigger than highway robbery. FIFA said, where can I watch much live? I'm watching it on. I'm streaming the game actually on Soccer 808. That's where I'm streaming it on. Ecuador in some good position. Dominance in possession actually. Moise Caicedo really dominating midfield. And long delivery inside 18-yard box. And this keeper is very questionable. This Qatar keeper is extremely questionable. Qatar they're poor. They are poor. Really poor. Ecuador in position. Punching forward. King Job said a shopping. some solid dominance in possession for and that's a foul. I'm still looking to see. Gravity said keeper still in high school. Andrew said Qatar feel like them can buy out this. David said, MG, what's your thoughts on that VAR call? That's not an offside. Unless I don't know football. What I'm gonna do, I'm sure they're gonna replay it at some point in time. And with that, I am going to screenshot it and analyze it. I'm gonna do that. Because I did not see where the offside was. Ecuador still in position. So at present moment, Ecuador is in a lot of pressure. I'm putting opponents in a lot of pressure on the Qatar team. Long throw in. Ooh. Ecuador pushing a lot of numbers forward. And Qatar, they're very uncomfortable. Extremely uncomfortable. David said just money are spent. Just money well spent. Why not? If you have it, why don't you spend it? So corner here. Another set piece. I don't think Qatar can really sustain the significant amount of pressure that they're coming under from the Ecuador team. An early win here for Ecuador would be very good, crucial to their campaign. Delroy Robinson said a 220 billion recall. That is a lot of money. And who wouldn't take it, right? Listen, I don't know. As I said, people, I'm hopefully there. I get a replay. I'm gonna look at it. Cross comes in. Head out front post. The Qatar team, they're shaking, literally shaking. I said it. I don't think that they'll come out of the group. I don't think that they'll come out of the group. It's a lovely possession in favor of Ecuador there. Ooh. What? Oh, so oh, so people would okay. So I just saw the offside replay, and it's basically I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. I'm trying to figure out what is it that they're showing, but I can't really understand how they approach that making that offside decision. For instance, it looked like trickery. Penalty. Oh my word. They can't sustain the pressure. That's it. They can't. That's a penalty. They can't sustain the pressure. They can't sustain the pressure. We should have expected that to happen. They can't sustain the pressure. That amount of pressure is unsustainable. That is expected. I do believe that should have been expected. Valencia steps up for it. So time to redeem themselves. And that is it. Fresh got it on the youth who crossed the ball. Leg was offside. Qatar no bite, man. It was indeed offside. It will count now. Valencia puts it in the back of the net, coolly slotted it home quite easily and comfortably. It's now Ecuador 1, Qatar 0. First goal of the World Cup is under the way, or on the way. Ecuador leading goal scorer, all-time leading goal scorer, Ana Valencia. Slotted that one home, cool, sending the keeper the wrong direction. Finding the back of the net. Cool and composedly done. He had no worries, no issues. Fresh God said, massive growth of the channel. People were on 21,000 subscribers, people. Yeah, we have hit the target. The main target for the end of the year is 25,000 subscribers. And we really, really hope to hit that. Now, Qatar is on the break, pushing forward with some intent. Oh, that's a lovely play from Qatar. Oh, inside the penalty area, but they look dangerous there. They look really, really dangerous right there. Offside. This goalkeeper, since the start of the game, questions around his performance has been risen. So Qatar going for it now. Maybe they started the game a bit too comfortable. Ecuador in possession. Qatar still find it difficult to break them down. Ecuador, Moise Caicedo. Lovely possession and retention here from Ecuador team. Ecuador having nothing to lose, just keeping possession of the ball tamely, playing around nicely. Oh, that's a lovely play from Moise Caicedo. Oh, I would love. Hey, he's such a good player. Love the intensity of the game though. Oh, Ecuador through again. And that's oh, almost number 2 and a foul on the goalkeeper. Jaquan Francis, I'm watching it on a software. Well, I'm streaming the game actually. Soccer 808. Type in Soccer 808. Oh, I believe if that had scored, it would have been given as a goal because he got to the ball first. I strongly believe that if it had scored, they would have given it. The striker got to the ball first, despite he and the keeper, both him and the keeper made contact, but he initially got to the ball first. So Jaquan Francis, just type in Soccer 808 on Google and you'll bring it to a streaming website quite easy. It's easy from there on. Oh, yellow shirts in numbers in the 18 box. This game likely to end 3-0 in favor of Ecuador. Ooh. Acrobatic clearance there. .21 minutes in the game and Ecuador lead 1-0. Qatar has not come to the races today actually. If you look at the game in perspective and they're giving the ball easily and sloppy. Some sloppy play. Another car. Qatar is getting a bit too physical and playing dangerous. Dangerous challenge here. Grabati said, MG, who you think will be breakthrough player at this World Cup this year? Interesting take. I'm not really sure if I'm being honest. I don't know. Because most of the time, a breakthrough player is someone that not many people know. Most of the time. Cross comes in to the back post. Ecuador first all ball and all second ball as well. Oh, that's a long pass to the back post. Ecuador pouncing the pressure, keeping Qatar under immense, and I mean immense pressure, people. Qatar can't touch the ball. They seem out of the races. They have no clue what they're doing. They destruct the defensive structures all over the place. There's some intent in trying to press now, but it's a beautiful pass there. Beautiful by the Ecuador team to beat the press. Turn over there, but retrieve again back by the Ecuador team. Moise Caicedo, pivotal in how the team is playing so far. Ooh, Estrada trying to turn on the afterburners, but ball went out of play. That's problematic there. Oh, and that's a foul there on the Qatar player. Gravity said CC could beat Qatar. Ah boy, don't make it look that bad, man. Don't make it look that bad. Qatar. Difficult. Oh, and it's another turnover. Referee call a foul in favor of Qatar. Qatar actually really, really quite lucky that the game is just at 1-0 though. They're extremely lucky that the game is actually only at 1-0. Interpreter said Qatar get about 4-0. At present moment, I would say so. They don't look at the level of the Ecuador team. A bit of possession here from Qatar. They're finally in the final third. They're in the zone 14 now. Or retrieved by the Ecuador defense. Oh, another counter here. Almost a break for Qatar. Another foul there. Oh my word. The game is getting too physical. Qatar getting extremely physical. Late challenges, missed passes, poor control. It's not a good day. It's not a proper opening ceremony for the Qatar team here. On the opening day of your World Cup, getting beat in front of your home fans is not a nice feeling. Lovely work there from Estupian. Change of direction. That's good work there. Ecuador in possession. Calmly. Really, really calmly. Oh, turnover here again. Ecuador on the break. Attacking numbers. Getting out that lovely beat one. Oh, good work from the defensive aspect there in regards to Qatar team. Still bursting forward on the line. And good work back from the Ecuadorian right back. It's a difficult game for Qatar, if we should be honest. Very, very difficult so far. And I'm sure that they never really wanted this. Passes. Oh, lovely work there from Ecuador. Splitting Qatar to pieces. Like hot knife through butter. A lovely pass over the top. Can Estrada catch it? Oh, good defensive work there from the Qatar team. And they played out of play. In a good position to start a build-up play. It's giving me a vibes of a men against boys. And the men would be relative to the Ecuador team. Boys would be relative to the Qatar team. They're out of pace. All second ball, all first ball are in favor of Ecuador. Quite easy afternoon, Sunday afternoon for Ecuador, I would say. Qatar hasn't come to the races as yet. Playing the ball around nicely, quite nicely, compact. Significantly composed. Estupian. A bit more organized from the press, from the Ecuador team. Trying to keep Ecuador at bay. Pass over the top. Oh, that's a shot from way out, and it's over the ball. He went a bit under the ball rather than over the ball. The Qatar fans are up for it. Unfortunately, the players aren't. Adrian Simpson said, where can I watch a match? You can watch it on Soccer 808. First yellow card for the Ecuadorian. Moise Caicedo. Grabati said, MG, since the next World Cup will be in North America, how will that format be for CONCACAF teams to qualify? I think they said 6 teams in CONCACAF would have gotten automatic spots. Is it automatic spots? No, 6 teams to qualify. And the host will have automatical qualification. I think USA, Mexico. I think USA, Mexico, Canada, I believe. I don't remember, but I think so. I think that's the situation. But I'm sure that Jamaica basically. Okay, so David said, so USA, Mexico, and Canada automatically qualifies because they are the hosts. Yes. And I think it will make vacant about 3 or 4 spots. Vacant will be 3 or 4 spots to advance. I'm sorry, boy. I said, when you get beaten like that, call on Zip Qatar. They might award you something to use on Ecuadorians. That's funny. That's funny. David said, so Jamaica, Costa Rica, and the rest will play for qualifiers. Yes. So if Jamaica don't make it to the 2026 World Cup, that means we will never make it to another World Cup. I will never make it to a World Cup. And that's a harsh reality. No or never. I agree. Still difficult first 30 minutes here for Qatar, and there's a break. Oh, didn't come off quite well. It goes wide to the flank. Cross comes in. Lovely delivery. Oh, and it's off the goal. It's a goal. Second goal. Number 2. Valencia again hits the back of the net. On the 30th minute, Valencia hits the net twice. He's hurting them. This would have been an hat-trick for Valencia. He has been a thorn in the back of the Qatar team. He has been a thorn in the back of the Qatar team. Could have been an hat-trick to how dominant he has been so far. Let's see, the cross comes in. It's a close one. Is it offside? No, it's not. There's a player over the far left. I think he's the left back. Would have kept him onside. Look at the Qatar left back. He would be the one who kept him onside. That's a beautiful header. Tremendous power and force behind of it. That's a beautiful finish. Beautiful goal for the Ecuadorian leading goal scorer. This could get ugly, real ugly for Qatar. And David said Qatar spent billions to develop football for over 10 years, and this is the result. That's how it is. Sometimes it's not only about money. Arnold said that could have been an hat-trick. Qatar had a serious problem here. Qatar pushes forward, pushes numbers forward, goes for a long shot, and he hits that one outside of the stadium. Valencia has been real serious, potent striker in front of goal so far in this game. 2 goals on, already putting his name on the leading goal scorer sheet, saying to the rest of the players, catch me when you can. Problems in the Qatar camp now. And it was evident that we all saw this coming. I highly doubt that this has been a surprise to anyone who has been watching this game from minute one. I highly doubt it has been any surprise at all. TJ said, which part of the match are show on? It's on CVM. TG, my apologies. It's on CVM. If you can't see it on CVM, I'm streaming it on I'm streaming it on Soccer 808. I said they are put in a spliff. I is at the match right at this present moment. If you feel free, you can feel free to send us a little bit more clips if you do wish. In terms of the coach took the players from their clubs for 6 months, having them playing practice games. I don't know which coach does that. Practice game is completely different from in league competitions. True. Starboys also said, bless up military man. I'm here in Philadelphia watching on Valencia beating them bad, and sure they're not gonna apologize either, like that clown you guys have running loose on the streets of Jamaica. Who's running loose in the streets of Jamaica? David said it's also on Fox Sports 1. And the goalkeeper saves that one from going from a corner. Ooh. Oh, Casado still in possession. Lovely work from Casado. Oh, David said the manual cost Zips 20 million. Oh, wow. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. That's really a lot of money. I would take one out of it. Just one. Oh, that's a foul there. Qatar is finding it difficult in containing a foul on Karim. Yellow card to Karim. He really sprung up, really kicked at Valencia's leg. Qatar on 3 yellow cards. Ecuador on 1. Ecuadorians are enjoying themselves at this moment. I can tell you, you can clearly hear the noise, the screams that's coming from the Ecuadorian fans. Luffy said in bad, Stephens the military, I can't believe I'm in Philadelphia and is more informed than you who are David knows the deal. I know about it, but I listen, certain things I don't really put on my agenda. That's the thing. I don't really focus on it. I know about it, but I don't really pay it any mind. I don't tend to give negativity that limelight. I'm really a positive person, so I stay away as far as possible from negativity. That's me. For anyone who know me. The Qatar coach at present moment looks lost. I don't think he's believing what he's seen right here. Similar to a game that we witnessed last night. Cross comes in at back post. Oh, and the keeper held on to that one nicely. At least he's holding on to one now. At least. David is always on the scoop in the Star Boys. He always knows the latest scoop. So I'm looking at how Qatar's playing, and they don't have a significant setup. They just seem to be playing football just for playing sake. That's lovely work. Ecuador on the counter in transition. It's a lovely pass. Beautiful play from Ecuador in a dangerous position. Oh, good defensive work there from the right back. Ecuador ripping Qatar to pieces. Moment by moment, pass by pass. Hassan went down easy to win and take some pressure off his team. Qatar in possession, driving forward. That's a lovely pass there. Beating the press of the Ecuadorian team. And they would have gone back to the defense. It's obvious that they're running out of ideas. They really never expected this. A lovely pass here. Beating the midfield. Oh, and Qatar on the break. In possession. And lovely work there from the right back. Fifth going at the right back. Didn't get anything from it though. Solid display there from the Ecuadorian right back. Interpreters, they're not playing too bad. They made 3 passes. Yeah, if you made 3 passes to the defense, yeah. 1 defender passes to the next defender. That's not really sufficient enough, specifically at this stage. That's a beautiful pass. It's in behind. Qatar is in behind. Can something happen here? Decision. Good defensive work there from the Ecuadorian defender. Qatar again. Beautiful through pass. And you're loose. Oh no. And the pass didn't. Just that final pass in zone 14 for Qatar is missing. That little bit of decisive moment. Just a little bit of decisive moment. There is something there, but need to be a bit more clinical than that. Qatar in possession. Good work from the Qatari team. A lot of back passes though. Valencia is down now. It seems to be that I think that's it for him. I would believe that's it for him. I think that's it for Valencia. I think that's it for him. I don't think he'll be able to continue. And this is tough. This is really, really harsh on him. Because he has been the bright, the shining star so far. I'm not sure. Oh, I've never done it before. I'm not even sure CVM has an app. And but that's it seems as if that's it. Game over for Valencia. The stretchers are out. I don't think Ecuador can. Travis said, your French team is injured out. Yeah, it don't seem as if they're gonna make it out of the group stages. So the curse of the World Cup will be kicking in on or knocking on the doors of the French team. Glenn Rabucker said, where can we watch it? It's on CVM. AK Respect said, how if we watch the World Cup? It's on CVM. RDMG said he's watching it on Soccer. Yeah, I'm watching it on Soccer 808. But mine is slightly delayed. Maybe about 30 seconds. Okay, so I just got the penalty. Thank you very much for that, Ayas. Let me go and check it. Ayas is keeping me in the scoop. Oh, Qatar find it difficult advancing. Ecuador. 5 minutes added. Um, Travis said, MJ, I heard Deschamps says he's not calling a replacement. Ooh. Who you think, Travis, who you think would be a perfect replacement for Benzema? All right, so thank you very much again, Ayas. My respect, my brother. Just keep them coming. I would love to see the full time celebration if you can get it. Maybe maybe celebration of the crowd, the players, 3 minutes played out of the added 5 minutes. I can't say I see any coming back here from for Qatar. I can't say so. I can't say that. David said probably the players doesn't have the quality for the Qatar system. This Qatar team has been playing for a significant time period now, so it's just I think sometimes David you just meet up on a better opponent, a better drill team, a team with more qualities, and that's just how football is sometimes. It is so easy for Ecuador, really really easy. Pulling the Qatar team piece by piece. That should be it now. And that is it. That's half time. That's half time. Um, what are your thoughts, people, on the first half? What are your thoughts, people, on the first half? Pretty interesting stuff. I do believe that I can't say I see this Qatar team coming back. I can't say that. This has been a difficult, real difficult game for them. First 45 minutes, and they look jaded. They look tired already. Outplayed, literally outplayed. David said every team looks good in training. That's so true. But this definitely seems to be the number for Qatar. And I doubt they're gonna make it out of the group. I doubt it. I really doubt it, people. Let me see. I'm gonna check something. I'm gonna have a look at the group they're in to see who are their next opponents in the group. Just gonna have a look at the group, people. My word. It's I think it's fair to say, people, that this could be it for Qatar. Let's have a look, people. This is what the groups looks like, and these are the teams, that Ecuador, Qatar will be facing. If you can look here, or here, if you can look here, you realize what I'm saying. Look at that. In the upcoming matchup, they have Netherlands, Senegal to play. Out of those two teams, which one of those teams you guys think that they can get a positive result from? Out of those other two teams, which one of those teams? I'm getting a phone call, people. Just keep on discussing it in the comment section. Just got a phone call, people. So, people, David said Jamaica and Qatar will have the same points. Duppy Dan Viva said Qatar is not good. David said look like a FA Cup match between EPL team versus a League One team. The difference in individual quality is night and day. Interpreter said it's like the lotto. They don't stand a chance. True. It's like me buying the lotto ticket, eh? I don't stand a chance at all. Senegal and Netherlands. Boy. One thing for sure is that Ecuador is putting themselves in a very, very good position to get something. And that's a good thing because we know how difficult coming out of these groups is, or what they're like coming out of the group. So when you get the first win out of the way, that puts in a very, very good position to advance. Because anything can happen to the other games. Other teams can draw. Other teams can lose based off defaults. Maybe goalkeeper issue, anything like that. Dan Viva said big money is on Qatar to win the World Cup. Oy. After this performance, what do you think? Interpret said Netherlands rank 8, Senegal rank 18, Ecuador 44. This game was their only chance of a point. Only chance. That's tough. And as it stands, they have been totally outclassed so far. They have been really, really outclassed. I can't see them coming back from this one. This one definitely would have highlighted the golfing depth of quality, whereas to the Ecuadorian team and the Qatar team. And when you look at the oppositions, the opponents that they have coming up, it's night, as someone said in the comment section, it is night and day. I can't see them get anything over Netherlands. Depay and these guys, Bergwijn and these guys will have a field day. Oh guys, please do keep on smashing the like button. Let me see if I can get the stats for the first half. The first half stats. I need to get the first half stats. I just highlight to you guys what the group looks like at present moment. Oh, I did something should not have done. So let's have a look at the first half stats, people. I'm gonna have a look at the first half stats. Live blog. I think that's a live blog. That's tracker, timer, and discussion. These are the live data that has been collected. Stats. Good. Let's have a look at the first half stats, people. I'm bringing it up, people, so give me a second. So this, as you can see above my head, is what the first half stats looks like. Qatar on the left, which is your, on my right, which is your left. My right is here, and it's your left because you're looking at the screen. And I do think that position stats need to be sorted out. I don't think that is correct. Or 15% is in contest. Oh, okay. Understood that one. So let me continue. We have 47% in favor of Ecuador, 30% in favor of Qatar, and 15% in contest. I do believe that they're talking about the midfield battles to and from. I can try. I'm going to keep that there. Two goals in favor of Ecuador. Qatar conceded 2 inside the penalty area. 2. These are not any detailed stats, man. Come on. I do think he can do a lot better than this. Okay, so they're doing it in phases. They are doing it in phases, people. I just understand how they're doing it. Soccer 808, that's it. So they're doing it in phases, people. So let's continue with the stats. Attempts on goal: 1 from Qatar, 3 from Ecuador. Off target, 1 each. Attempts inside the penalty area: 2 from Ecuador and 1 outside each. I do remember that long shot from the Qatar player. I think it's the left wing, left midfield, and he'll basically hit it outside of the stadium. Final third entries: left channel 8 for Qatar and 2 for Ecuador. Left inside channel 5 for, that's the important part. That means it's closer to goal in the central area of the pitch. Left inside channel 5 for Ecuador, 0 for Qatar. Center channel 1 for Qatar, 3 for Ecuador. And a lot of you guys might not understand this. Many people don't really understand these statistics. Right inside channel 0 for Qatar, 4 for Ecuador. Right channel 4 for Qatar, because that's where they play most of the ball. They're trying to bring the ball up forward. Then right channel for Ecuador, that's 2. Alright, so these are actually some in-depth analysis. Really in-depth analysis. Reception between midfield and defense: 20 to 27. 27 in favor of Ecuador. Reception between defensive line: 3 appear each. Line breaks: 72 attempts from Qatar, 82 attempts from Ecuador, and completed line breaks: 45 Qatar, 49 Ecuador. And that's quite impressive, because they made less an attempt, actually basically almost the same amount as Ecuador team. Attempt defensive line break: 4 times they have attempted to break the defense line by the Qatar team. They have only completed that twice. So Ecuador made 1 time and completed it once. So 3 yellows for Qatar, 1 for Ecuador. Fouls against: 9 for Qatar, 7 for Ecuador, and offside: 3 Ecuador and 1. So we're going to go to the distribution aspect now. Possession passes: 198 passes for Qatar, 168 completed, and 227 for Ecuador, and 190 completed. And it's good, actually. Their pass completion rate is quite high. Significantly high for Qatar as well. That's it. So set plays: 1 corner for Ecuador, 9 free kicks for Ecuador as well, and 1 penalty scored. Only 10 free kicks for Qatar. So I do think that's definitely a in-depth run through. They have player stats available as well. Wow, people, we're getting a lot of stats, people. This is a lot of stats. David said, MG, read the 26-20 World Cup CONCACAF will have 6 plus 1/3 teams. 6 plus 1/3. What is that? That's complicated. I don't really understand that. It's complicated. Who did you get the stats? These stats are actually on the FIFA webpage. People. Valencia 2 goals. So these are player stats, individual player stats. Valencia 2 goals. Estupinian 38 passes. Presidio 5 crosses. Valencia 2 attempts on goal. Presidio Preciado, what me call it? Pronouncing him bad a while ago. Anyways, 1 assist. Incapai made total distance of 5.48 kilometers covered. Oh, that's a lot. Average speed 6.61 kilometers per hour. Incapai Plata 37 sprints. Isham 17 attempts line breaking passes. Isham also completed 12 of those line breaking passes. Michael Estrada 88 reception between the defensive line. These are quite significant. Let's look at the Ecuador team. What has happened for them in regards to players? Oh, it's the same. Okay, so it's mixed actually. So these are statistics that stand out per player. People, let me tell you, hey, people, this is groundbreaking stuff, you know. Oh, my cam froze. Oh, my apologies. People, this is groundbreaking stuff. For those who don't know. People, these statistics are groundbreaking stuff. I do think that we're supposed to be at the brink of the second half right now. We're supposed to be at the brink of the second half at this moment. So second half is off, people. Let me see if I can bring it up. Alright, so we're off with the second half, people. My apologies. I should have seen it before. Alright, so let me go back to. Alright, so as I said, people, that those statistics that you're seeing right there, as I said, they are groundbreaking stuff, people. Groundbreaking stuff. We're one off. We're off on the second half. And we're off, people. Let's see what's going to happen here. Let's see if Qatar is going to come out with a different mindset, a different attitude. Oh, lovely there. Turnover from Qatar. Qatar, lovely start from second half from Qatar. Ecuador on the break again. Down the left hand side, driving towards the right back, the Qatar right back, cuts inside, goes for the pass. That's a lovely pass. Good decision making. It's true, and it's a foul. Has to be a foul. And the referee turns his face away from it. That's a good start from the second half from Qatar so far. Oh, turnover there. Oh, that's not a foul, referee. That's not a foul. It's a good start from second half from Qatar, though. Really good start. A bit more control. Oh, and that's a long pass given away easily. Curse of the commentator. As I said something good about what they're doing, they went on and do something stupid. So Valencia's back on the pitch, which means that he might be able to continue. Big up Luffy, just coming back. A good second half start from Qatar here, Luffy. Really interesting stuff. Let's see if Ecuador can take this thing out of their game. Oh, that's a lovely play from Estrada. Ecuador are through, and they have numbers forward. Cuts inside. Oh, the pass, the cut back, didn't came off. As clean as how they wanted to. Qatar building up nicely here. They're not committing numbers forward though. A turnover in the Central Park. Ecuador on the break from one turnover. Ecuador pushing numbers forward and he plays it in behind and clean up there from the defender. Ecuador still in possession, pouncing numbers forward in a good position. Cross come, oh, and he goes for a shot. and he hit it outside of the stadium. Just a wild swing, no intent behind that one. Trying to blame the surface, and this is actually a immaculate, pristine surface. Hey, people in the comment section, go and put which World Cup you think. I want to type in the comment section which World Cup was your favorite World Cup. I thoroughly enjoyed the World Cup in Africa. I think it's the 2010 World Cup with the Vuvuzela and stuff. I thoroughly enjoyed that one. So in the comment section, please do drop your favorite World Cup that you have ever witnessed. Fabian Full said 2002. The 2006. Ooh, that's a lovely touch. Ooh, Ecuador pushing numbers forward. That's lovely work from the Ecuadorian. Oh, just couldn't find that extra touch there. And the 2006 World Cup would have been mine. I think one of the one I enjoyed because France did real exceptionally well in that season. Thierry Henry, my favorite player, was playing. Zidane was in his peak. Well, not his peak, but yeah, it was in good form at that point in time. But Henry was in peak. The best Henry I would have seen during those time periods. So the 2006 World Cup was one of my favorites. But I did thoroughly enjoyed the 2010 World Cup. I think the 2010 World Cup was the African World Cup. I think the one that said, when I get older, I will be... I'm not really sure which one that is. People remind me which World Cup was that one. When I get older, I will be stronger. Waving flag. That one. I'm not sure. Fabian for 2006 Zidane carried that. Yes, it was 2010 World Cup. I really enjoyed that one. It will be 2018 interpreter. The 2018 one. 1998 and 2018, I think, because what? France win, right? Yeah. Oh, that's a beautiful pass. Is it the third one? He go for a shot. Lovely save from the goalkeeper. That's a lovely pass. Oh, that's good work from Saseda. Saseda is a beast. Oh, it's Valencia. Whoa. This guy is immense. That's beautiful work from the goalkeeper. Cross comes in. Oh, it's a throw. Oh, that's a yellow card. That has to be a yellow card. Right in front of the referee. Dangerous tackle. Really, really dangerous tackle. Ooh. Ah. It's a nasty challenge. So that's 2 yellow card now for the Ecuador team, 3 for Qatar. Diagonal change here by the Qatar team. Oh, and he receives it. Love take. Ecuador receives. Pouncing forward again. Some beautiful play there. And it's gone out for a throw in favor of Ecuador. 57 minutes have gone. Ecuador 2, Qatar 0. Both goals came in the first half, courtesy of Valencia, the captain, leading goal scorer of the 2022 World Cup so far, even though no other game has played yet. And also, leading goal scorer for Ecuador, Valencia, the captain, leading the line today. Two beautiful goals, one from the penalty spot. Second, a cross comes in and he slotted it home quite nicely. It could have been on his third, actually. It could have been an hat-trick. One goal rightly taken off via offside. I'm still questioning it though. I'm still really questioning that decision, but that is football, I guess. I would assume that's just football. Ecuador in possession, kind of getting taking back some control over the game. A lovely start of the second half from the Qatar team, but not able to withstand or retain the intensity. That's how football is sometimes. When you're playing against a better team and you're trying to match up your level to theirs, it's quite difficult. Worst case scenario, they have better players and they're superior to you guys. It's difficult. One of the best things to do in that situation is play your game. If you don't have that quality, hit them long. Go long. Go a bit more direct. Because at this present moment, Ecuador are playing the ball so nicely. Unfazed, actually. Unfazed by the Qatar team. 1-2 passes, then they switch play. And they switch play quite smooth and quickly as well. Oh, that's a lovely one-touch pass. Evading. Crusaders been pivotal so far to the central park of the Ecuadorian teams. Timely billing, and that's a long pass. I do believe that would have been offside though. Qatar in possession now. It's a lovely pass here, breaking the line. Qatar on the break, intercepted. And he's down. That seems to be something is wrong there. He made a challenge and he can't continue. Preciado is down. He looks to be in significant pain. You can see the facial expression that is in some significant amount of pain. He's off. Play will continue. Qatar in the ascendancy. Finding it difficult to make that final pass. They've broken the line 1 and 2 times in the inside channel, but nothing effective to create problems for the Ecuadorian team. And it's a long diagonal pass to the back post, and he gets it on it. Oh, it gets on the header, but it was not enough to cost the Ecuadorian goalkeeper any sorts of problem. It just went straight across the goal. It was a diagonal pass off the left foot, levelly, beautifully measured. And that's a lovely work from the Qatar team. If they can repeat that sequence of play and be more effective with it, I do think that they can utilize that and get something from this game. Even something to uplift the fans, to help them punch forward. Qatar. Timely building their strides going forward. Just looking for an opening to create something. Hassan, another diagonal pass. This is exactly what I said. Utilizing those diagonal passes, creating a bit of problem for the Ecuadorian defense line. Flag went up for offside. I was quite close as well. Really, really close. Ecuador in possession. You can see that the Qatar team kind of push a bit higher, making it a little bit more difficult for Ecuadorians. Qatar fans are feeling the vibe. They're enjoying themselves. Qatar on the ascendancy, going forward. Oh, that's switch of play, but it's a bit too slow. I would say turnover there. Since the second half, Qatar has really brought some life in their playing, in their style of play. Something to look at, but definitely it's just not sufficient enough. Let's see what's going to happen here, because Qatar has significantly a lot of the possession since the second half. They just find it quite difficult to make that final entry pass. Most of the possession are actually sterile between the defenders and the central midfielders. They are pushing forward now, getting numbers forward, something that they haven't done so far in the game. Qatar in possession, playing their own nicely, trying to break down the Ecuador team. That's lovely work there. Drive past two. They're inside the danger zone. A cross comes in. Lovely delivery. Finds the play at the back post. Supiani goes cross. Didn't come across good. Lovely defensive work there from the Ecuadorian team. Goes for a throw. Think they're going to make a change right now. Ecuador will a change. Sarmiento coming in to inject some life into the central part of the game. I think this is a tactical change, whereas they would have seen that Qatar building some momentum. Perfect time to break that momentum. Oh, he's done well there. Referee calls a foul. I do think that's quite harsh. I doubt that it was actually a foul. Sarmente is coming on now. Let's see who's coming out. Sarmiento. Ibarra coming out. Sarmiento coming on. Most of the attacking threat from the Ecuadorian team have significantly dried up. So maybe that's just injecting some life in the front line. Maybe try to punch, get that extra energy for the Ecuadorian team front line. Let's see what this change is going to do. Because since the start of the second half, most of the dominance has been in favor of the Qatar team. They've came out really well in the second half, actually. All right. Lovely work there. Lovely work from the Ecuadorian team. In possession, they have got numbers forward. Oh, that's a beautiful... Oh, he can't hold that. I doubt he can hold that. Oh, he holds that. Nicely work there. And that's a foul. Oh, it's not. Good work from Hassan. Retrieved there. The tempo stepped up a bit for Ecuador. Plato looks inside. Oh, it's a lovely pass. Valencia could not get off a better touch. Ecuador building back that momentum. Qatar looking to advance. They don't really push numbers forward though. One thing that could be one of the reasons why you're not really getting anything in the final third. They're outnumbered. Look at when Ecuador is advancing. They're pushing a lot of numbers forward. And that has to be a foul. Easy, easy. Well done by Casado. Double substitution. Tentatively waiting for the Qatar team. I do think this would have been the best time to make those substitution when you're kind of getting to the a better state of mind in regards to the team. They're a bit more attacking. They're trying to push forward for that equalizer and for that goal to put them on the front foot. Let's see what's going to happen here. Supinan goes to the back post. Is that, oh, lovely work there. Defensive work from Qatar. Think you're going to see the substitution now? Captain is coming on. Alhedos. Some attacking substitution here. All right, so double substitution by Qatar. Ecuador still in possession. Oh. Sammy winning a free kick in a dangerous position. Interpreted, that's a whole lot of Ecuadorians in the stands, surprisingly. Listen, interpreted, there's a lot of people who travel for these games would have booked their entire month savings just for that one moment to experience the World Cup. You'd be very surprised. Your fans will travel right across the world to support their team. And remember, many of these countries have people from various parts of the world. So they would have actually had fans in the country already before. And they would just put on a shirt and come and support. Cross comes in. Oh, nothing from that one. Oh, lovely. Oh, it's a throw in same way. Ecuador still in possession. Ecuador searching, hunting for that third goal. Qatar pressing a little bit higher up the pitch with a bit more intensity. Goalkeeper goes long. Oh, interception there. Can he hold it? Oh, he can't. Qatar coach searching for solution, not finding any. Made a few substitution to get that edge going. Give the team a bit of energy. Good work there. Beats the press. Qatar pushing forward, pushing numbers forward as well. Switch of play. Out wide. Cross comes in. And it goes to back post. Support is there. Ecuador in dangerous position here. Nice. My apologies. Qatar, and he goes for a long shot. Afif goes for a long shot. First, we've seen the Qatar team put a few passes together, and with those passing coming back, the final product would have been a shot on goal. I think that's the first I've seen that. Lovely work there from the Qatar team. Going now from a long range, that's about 30 yards out. So the captain, leading goal scorer, and goal scorer of both goals this game, Valencia is down. Seems to be his last contribution to this game, I would say. He's limping off the field. And he's taking off the armband. So evidently that's his last contribution to the game. He has been immense. I do believe that he's should be duly rewarded with a man of the match. His performance was critical to this game. His 2 goals contribution. Not only his 2 goals contribution, but as I said earlier, his performance has been one which was quite noted as one of the best, if not the best performance on the pitch for the 75 minutes of game played. Pivotal, real pivotal. Captain's performance. Legend to the Ecuadorian family. Keeper goes long. Qatar. Oh, giving away easily. That's poor. Oh, there was a turnover in the final third. Qatar really, really lucky right there. Extremely lucky. That could have easily been a breakaway. Yellow card again for another Qatar player. A fifth. Is that a fifth second yellow? Or is his first yellow card? He knew what he did right there. Ooh, just dangerous play. It could have been a red as well. Very, very poor challenge. Dangerous as well. He knew. You could see his facial expression. You knew that he would be booked for that one. Set piece here for Ecuador. It's driven towards the 18-yard box. A counter here for Qatar. Ooh. Good defensive work from Ecuador. It's going to be a difficult defeat for Qatar actually. Because it's the only chance of getting 3 points in this group. And they have blown it. Nevertheless, they came out better in the second half. I do believe that they started off the first half like this. The scoreline might not be of this number in regards to scoreline, but that's how football is. A beautiful chip pass over the top, and this has to be the third one. It has to be the third one, and he goes over the bar, and there's a call for offside. Lethal attack there. No, I don't think that would have been given. If that went to VAR, I don't think he would have been given as offside if that had scored. That was way too close. I doubt it. Qatar lift off I would say been helped off the fishing line right there. Because definitely, that's dangerous pass onto the goalkeeper from centre back. Qatar are living extremely dangerous. Ecuador, again, in possession. Another turnover from Qatar. Punching forward, Casado, who has been pivotal to this team performance so far. Ecuador in possession quite nicely. Numbers forward. When they do attack, that's what they do. Passing around nicely. Cool, compact, composed. Heavy touch there. Almost cost them something, but lovely pass there, breaking the line. Beautiful work from the Ecuadorian team. Looks inside. It's 3v3. Can he make a final pass? And it's broken down by there. Still in possession. Still in the dangerous area. A lovely pass. Can he hold it up? Oh. And it's a dangerous play there. Almost got in behind. That's how football is sometimes. They were pulling Qatar left, right, and center, pulling them apart to pieces. Just lacking that final clinical edge. And that is what's keeping Qatar so close in regards to just a 2-0 scoreline to Ecuador. It could have been an embarrassment for Qatar at home for the first game of the World Cup. Oh, interception there. Keeper goes long and it's out. The Qatar coach is frustrated. Gerard Walker said, Argentina forever, man. Messi, I go kill anything come dead. My baller, that forever. Messi. Oh, it's a long shot. Oh, get up. You're playing football, not sleeping. Dangerous here. Ecuador. Looking to get something. Quick on their feet. Quick in the decision making. Oh, lovely pass there. 1-2 passes. Pulling the Qatar team apart. Foul there. Is there going to be a yellow card here? Will he be penalized for that action? No, he won't. Just for talking to. It's quite close to the referee though. I do think that he would have seen what happened. Oh no, that's malicious. That is malicious. Think he's fortunate to not come away with a yellow card right here. Safe delivery here. Goes to the back post. And that seems heavy. And that's too heavy for anyone to find themselves on that one. It's a knee injury. He's smiling, so maybe there's... That's the Valencia, the captain for Ecuador. He's smiling, so maybe there... It might not be as serious as what we initially thought. Ooh. And that's a foul. Tough first day opening match for Qatar. First half, still, I think the first half they really failed in the first half. They didn't turn up. They weren't up for it, and Ecuador most definitely ripped them to shreds in the first half. They really stand out in second half, put in a better performance. Nevertheless, we could have seen more goals in the second half, but not that clinical touch in the final third from the Ecuador team. Qatar going forward, pushing forward now, getting numbers forward. That's something that they haven't been done quite frequently enough in the first half. Lovely work here from the Qatar team. Looking for that number. Good press from the Ecuador front line. Pushing the Qatar team back each time they would advance. Turnover in the central area. Qatar still in possession. Qatar. I do believe, turnover there on the left hand side. Ecuador punching forward and they open it there. And can he find him? He finds the striker. Can he touch it? Oh, and he waits too long. Decisive moment. Calls for a decisive decision. A smart decision. And he could not get that one off. Not the most intelligent decision you'd want your striker to make at that point in time. A long ball over the top. Can he reach? And he reaches it. And he goes for a long shot and is it? Oh my word, that was a beautiful one-time strike on goal. Muntari, substitute, coming to make a difference. Keeper thought he had it, but for sure that would have caught him off guard. And he goes for the one-time strike and he dips. Oh my word, that's a lovely attempt. A purebred striker and he goes for it. Almost. Just almost got that one. Absolutely was not far away. Qatar still pushing numbers forward. That's a lovely change. Qatar with numbers. Looking down, trying to get something. A delivery comes inside the box. Goes up. And it's just a bit too high. Still a chance. Cross comes in again. Deflected. And the keeper, the Ecuador goalkeeper, came and he claims. Staying down a bit, kill a couple seconds out of the game. Qatar fans still up for it, jumping, dancing, enjoying the moment. Ecuador. 2 minutes of regular time left to play. Moments in the second half for Qatar. Still dominance by Ecuador. Lovely turn there. Pass. Touch there by the defender. Goes straight to the keeper. And it goes for a goal kick actually. Oh, it's actually goes for a corner. Another opportunity for Ecuador from a set piece, a corner. Let's see what's going to happen here. Shortcut. Goes for it. Oh. Nothing from that one. Goes for a long throw. Good defensive work from Qatar. Can he bring it forward? Does he have the pace? Counter press. And there goes my camera. I didn't realize that my camera was down. So I am back. Qatar. 5 minutes at a time. It's quite a lot of numbers. That's quite a lot. Ooh. Qatar trying to find something. Turnover there. Ecuador on the attack. Cool, calm, and composed in the central zone. Ecuador making it extremely difficult for Qatar. playing the ball around. They know that they have got this one. Just trying to keep possession, not concede any, keeping the clean sheet because we all know what the World Cup groups are like. Goal difference is a huge thing in World Cup. Big, big thing in World Cup. So when you can keep a clean sheet, you most definitely try and do so. Lovely work from Ecuador. Looks good. Ooh, miss pass. Qatar coach seems clueless. He has no clue what's going on here. Oh, Qatar. Poor in the final third. Poor in their passing. Just some poor decision making as well. It's an opportunity. Trying to get behind. That final pass was not good enough. I can't say big welcome. This Qatar team can't make it out of this group. I doubt it. Senegal going to give them 4-0. I can't say I see them coming out of the group. I mean, if I'm being honest, I can't say so as well. I predicted that they won't leave the group in my prediction. Oh, and one is our player is down, ball hit him in the face, and this will most definitely cut some minutes out of the game. Straight to the face. That's gotta hurt. That's gotta hurt. That has to hurt. Ecuador trying to find another. Cross comes in. Goes up. Ooh. Oh, on a corner to the last attempt for Qatar to make something, to get something from this game. A corner. Let's see if the clean sheet can be impacted here. Cross comes in. And nothing from that one. I do believe that's the last action. And that's it. It's game over. Game over for Qatar. The host team losing the first match of the competition. And that is it. You can join us, people. We'll be dropping the match reaction minutes after this. So look out for that one. Look out for that one, people. We're going to close the poll and see what the poll numbers are. And the poll stated who's going to win this game. Ecuador got a whopping 72%. And Qatar 22% and 4% voted for a draw. 235 persons voted, most definitely. Thoroughly enjoyed that one, people. And that's the first game of the 2022 Qatar World Cup. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Just enjoyed that stream. Most definitely I did. And hopefully you guys join me for more streams going forward from here. Massive respect, people. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. This has most definitely been a really good one, people. Hopefully, guys, take care, and I'll see you guys for the match reaction, the post-match analysis, actually. So, guys, take care. Good to see you guys, and we are out, people.